we're gonna have a big tank fight happening here. This is not too good. Okay, well, this is gonna get ugly real fast. We got Dexter taking 216 damage, 527 delta onto Kiwami, getting exposed just a little too much. 248, 548 now off of Galcu, and he's out. Eminence down to 451. Comics losing bits and pieces of himself. Yeah, that T1 Cunningham going YOLO once again. Starman now down to that last sliver of HP. Comics gets out of there. There we go. He's exposed himself to 3 tanks, 4 now. Who's going to get the kill is the real question at this stage. 1078, boom. But here we go, the big engagement's happening now. 512 damage off of Furbex. 226 off of Joke. 974, but the first to fall is Batman for TPBs and Furbex. 704 damage off of Atari. It's 450, it's, oh my god, so much. He's on fire right now, Horse. And Hydrorex does get the finishing blow onto him, and now it's only one AMX 1390 remaining for Team Numb. That was just, you know, forget the fact that the first blood actually went to Numb, and they took Batman out of the game. Missing a few shots, and oh, he's trying to get away. He's trying to get away. Yeah, it's not gonna work. He didn't even get a finishing blow onto the enemy. He might just get lit up really badly. Oh, brilliant. Taking advantage of the situation right now. Comics is out of the game, but so too is Cat Chen. Even trade so far, but the AMX 1390s are still alive. Here we go. Juice getting rammed by N60, taking 504 damage, and now Dex is out of the game, who is playing. 434 off of N60, it will be 996, and Hanks looks like he could be taken out of the game shortly with his track disabled. Indeed, he is. CKSBB taking 220 damage, running for dear life right now. He's the last tier 8 on his team, and boom, slammed out of the game by Elite. Here we go, free cam mode is the order of the day. Hades and Nino gonna meet dead center with Horseman. 997 looks like friendly fire. Wow. 993 off of Horse as in 1013. Wow. Of course again, Numb is rushing through there. 785 off of Joe. Wow. And he's out of the game. Yeah. But Hades is on the reload. He's been on the reload a lot faster than Ajax. And I think that means Ajax, yeah, he's on the hit list. But that's Hades and C5M now chasing down me. Right, now it's up to the team that's gunning us to pull out the win. I think, yeah, this is the thing. Nice little fireworks there. You can see the ammo rack. That ammo rack got. Here we go, in a rush, it will be Hank's OAO at 520 in the way of damage. 770, it looks like he might not even get a chance to fire his last 4 shots. Starman gets taken out. The first one. Blood goes to our Casual Night Eagles, and that's a lot of chaos unfolding before our eyes. They've taken down 2 for 1 in the way of an AMX 1490, 748 off of that first Object 416, only turns 180 degrees, not able to see Cat Chen. Cat Chen's going to continue firing from the rear. Indeed, CTT4. I'm not sure if that was worth it or not, but he's taken down. Look at this. Oh man, was that a missed shot coming from Cat Chen? 784 off of KFC Street, and he's out of the game. It's now to the team. What are they doing? Okay, there we go. CKSBB gets a kill. Gets the kill. Okay, so he's at T69, and that's really all he has to do is aim, and there we go. Oh my god. 275, he dives straight into it. Not such a great idea. Dexter surround, just guaranteeing the kill on the Kai Cien. He just leads the charge. He doesn't care. 307 damage off of Comics, and it looks like Elong sort of throws this game just a little bit. Nightmare taking 891 damage. It looks like he's kind of stuck on the reload, but the mod is actually broken. 372 off of Eminence, and in the background, someone else fell. 770 off of GRP. And I think this is a game that to see.
Do you see the damage on 70 on the T54 Lightning?
Not so sure. Whoa, man. GRB got a kill there. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is 2v2. Oh my god, where is this game going right now? It's chaos.
Yeah.
It says shut up and get out of my way. Alright, they're going straight up the middle.
Someone's reloading. Oh, you're auto loader first.
Yeah, Tanaka is in a lot of trouble. He got sandwiched there and taken out of the game almost immediately. Kai super exposed here, firing for effect, making 735, stacking up to over 1,000 now. And Dexter is out. OUT out of this game, but Kai finally trades himself after taking down 2 tanks. Just clear the streets, guys. The steamroller's coming through, and it's got Elong printed on its face. This is the only way we can say it. 1,000 HP, 55 rather, and stacking with a T1 Cunningham, trying to get the kill, but failing ultimately. All right, guys, we are now diving into our final set of the evening, and this is going to be, you know, the Clash of the Titans. I must have used this phrase many times before, but certainly now it's no exception because before the end of the Gold Series, we had actually Elong and Charlotte Tiger at the, you know, they basically were the 2 teams with the most points, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
So, I mean...
Oh, no. Team efficiency.
Team efficiency.
Not Charlotte Tiger. Charlotte Tiger is number 3.
Oh yeah,
number
that's right.
That's right.
That one team efficiency got 12 points. Charlotte Tiger got 11.
Yep.
Well, how many victories did Charlotte Tiger have? How many wins?
They both have 3 victories, but team efficiency got 1 more draw, and Charlotte Tiger got one more loss. Yeah, so that's 1 point difference.
Okay. Well, checking out what Charlotte Tiger has going here, it's going to be 3 AMX-50s, an AMX-1390, and an IS-3. Elong does not have a Chinese 110.
Elong got light tank and the mid tank. It's pretty weird setup. I am not sure about if they finish the tank selection, but should be already set up.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Well, I mean, like these guys are the battle crafters. I mean, they think of their own strategy. They create their own strategy. These guys are like, how'd I say it? These guys are like the Dota of World of Tanks. They are creating the Chinese invasion.
Yep. Yeah, but I sometimes I think about Elong team. They already make up strategy. If the drama do not follow their strategy, the reaction of the Elong team. They have to follow, and they have to set up plan and waiting for your comment, or you know they cannot be a director in this drama. But if some scenario is not under plan, they always doing not good reaction.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's right.
What happened to GRB there? GRB is not moving. GRB is not moving whatsoever.
It's become.
Alpha, do you want to check with them real quick?
Yeah, ask them. It look like this connect.
Did he DC or did he go AFK?
It's not AFK. It's a promise.
I mean, well, he might have run to the bathroom. Well, yeah, they're all at an internet cafe too, so I mean they would know, but still a little bit difficult to really determine what's going on here. We're trying to type this message out to them in Chinese, but it's too late now as Obelisk has already been damaged, and it looks like the game will begin as it is. Nightmare is actually moving back and forth. He has not disconnected, but something is wrong with GRB as he's not responding at his computer.
Yep. Because he's DC, he cannot respond.
You know, that's basically the only conclusion we can draw presently. It might be the computer that he's on has some kind of technical difficulty, but he's now moving.
Okay.
All right.
No. The OB observer, another observer already asked them rematch, so no.
All right. So it looks like we're all going back, but I mean, if GRB did disconnect, you know, I mean, I think, you know, Yamane is at the internet cafe with them, so I mean, ultimately it's his decision.
Okay, so we're going to have a rematch.
Right. It shouldn't take more than 2 minutes to go ahead and bring everyone back into the lobby like it did the last time.
I think maybe they are on the internet cafe, you know, somewhat like a PvP, but
well, I mean,
they are pretty lucky compared to PvP. They are really bad luck. You know?
Yeah. I mean, like, Yamane is standing over their shoulders. He says, sorry, guys, we can't do that. The disconnect happened after, damage was taken. And, the rules for this kind of tournament are made under the pretense that, how do I say this? The rules are basically designed under the pretense that this is mostly an online tournament. It's handled between TESL and the players. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, like, how do I say this? Anyone can say, oh, our teammate disconnected, but he could really just be AFK. He could just be away from his computer or away from his keyboard. But, I mean, in all honesty, I think if we could, how do I say this? If we could do this in good spirit of the game, perhaps we would see, Yamane say, okay, let's go ahead and go through that again. Because what would happen if, like, let's say theoretically for a moment, a disconnect happened after damage was inflicted at the OGN studio at the end of Season 1 finals. What would have happened then? Just some food for thought. It didn't happen.
I think it will. I think it will follow the rules just like to be honest, because there's no way to what do you call that? There's no way to
make it fair. There's no way to reset everything.
Yeah, that's right. Like in some games, they do have some mechanisms that to what do you call it? Rebuild the game.
Yeah, put the game back in the state that it was before.
Yeah, that's right.
But
the disconnect happened.
But we cannot do that here.
Yeah,
because of the location, position, the damage. It cannot mimic. So
wow.
No, there is a technical thing that they can do it by using the replay, but it's not a World of Tanks technique.
Yeah. I want to go ahead and just highlight the efficiency that we have here now. I mean, everyone knows what to do in the event of a disconnect now.
Yeah.
And we were able to get this game remade in less than 60 seconds, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good. So not too much time wasted.
Yep.
All right, and they're off. To the south, it's going to be Elong. To the north, it's going to be Charlotte Tiger. And it looks like they're not too much deviating from the original strategy that they had before the disconnect had happened. Black there, kind of moving. I feel like that position makes me a little scared for his life. But he does get a nice hit and a nice follow-up for 467 damage, 279 off of CTT4. And
it's working.
Yeah.
Working, Because the black man is more scope. He just want to spot anyone, and they cannot use the M13 to snipe him. And it's working.
Charlotte Tiger is taking a ton of damage here, but of course it's not for free. GRB does take 624, but I mean, thus far, Elong has gotten the better plays. They've gotten higher damage output. And
right now they know someone was separate there.
Right. So they pile in?
They cannot kill the M13 first. They cannot kill that.
I think that will become the target of their affection. There's T69 on their team. Black turns the corner. He piles out 2 shots. 449, 492 off of Shinozaki. And now Shinozaki is out of the game along with his teammate before him, Hiwami. 562, 795 off of Starman. And it will be Shaku who falls, not the man from the stars. 303 off of him. And the next shot takes him out of the game. 334 off of Nightmare. Opolis. 685 off of GRB, and he's gone too. Nightmare and Elong Star are gonna try and take things toe-to-toe with CTT4, but I believe Star is in. No, he's not.
Yeah.
But this is just a meat grinder right now. Renault coming in to the side of Black CN, and Black CN now on that 40-something second reload, 821 off of Renault, and it's going to be Star CN going around to the rear.
Yeah. Oh, he missed it.
Missed the first shot.
Yep, but whatever.
Second, third, fourth will connect, but that's IS-3s going up against right now. Nice hit, and the T1 Cunninghams are next on the menu. I do want to highlight, I don't think last Thursday we could actually see the label of the tanks above their names.
Yeah.
Last Thursday we did not.
That's Thursday? Yeah, we can.
We could. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I was just wondering when that effect kicked into this mod.
I think it's after 9.3.
Yeah. After the update, that's a problem there.
Okay.
Elong team doing really nice on the light tank strategy. They always doing really nice on light tank, and they love to use that. Normally we can see the CTN map. Maybe a team only choose one light tank, but they used to and use it on a perfect location. They just use the T69 for scout, and the sniper is M13. Normally we use the light tank for scout and other for sniping, but because of the location and speed, they have to use M13 to reach there. So they need a speed to the corner, and they use the T69 for scout, and they can use the light tank to sniping, and it's work.
All right.
It's work. It's really nice. So I think the whole scenario is under their plan. So they're doing really perfect on this one.
That's this game in a nutshell, guys. We're going to take it into game number 2 after 3 minutes. Alright guys, we are back now with game number 2. It's going to be on Mines, and this is typically the map that we don't see Elong lose unless their opposing team is PvP Super Friends. It was a joke, guys. But it looks like they're changing up the tactics just a little bit, because last time around they actually had RU-251s.
Yeah, they got a 5 light tank, but right now they have 2 heavy, 2 mid, and only 1 light tank.
That's right. Okay. So there's a T49, IS-3, T32, AMX 1390, and a T69 that you guys cannot see coming out for Team Charlotte Tiger. So that's going to be... Oh, not yet. Not yet, because they actually have 2 T69s. Wait, oh, no, you're right.
Tigers only have 1 for
Right. Sorry, guys, I was looking at Alpha's computer for a minute, and I was looking at it the wrong way. And, yeah, it's a Swiss Army knife coming from Charlotte Tiger. Okay. Well.
The Elong team won the Charlotte Tiger last match. I mean the last Thursday, right? Because of Shark Tiger, they all camp on the base. So I don't think they're gonna camp again.
Oh, me neither. Charlotte Tiger is pushing up the middle of the center of the map, and I mean, I imagine what they're gonna nestle between those two rocks. What they're gonna stand between those two rocks close to Hiwami right now would be something heavily armored, especially in the turret.
Yep.
But which tank would fit that description best? Do you think? That's the pile up. Hiwami should be able to. Yeah, you should at least see reflection there in the T1.
But
50-meter rule.
But yep.
Okay. So no one's gonna dive into those rocks just yet.
Yep.
What is Charlotte Tiger thinking for the time being? I think they realize that they have to find the most heavily armored target on their enemy team and take it down very quickly and very efficiently. Of course, that would be the T-32 and also, I imagine, the IS-3.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, it's still a very defensive setup for the Elong team.
Right, and I mean, if we check out where all the T1 Cunninghams right now are on this map, they're just checking the back booms, the east side of the map and the lighthouse side of the map. So everything is like heavily concentrated towards the center from both sides, with the exception of that one heavy tank way to the south of the map. I'm trying to figure out who that is.
You know what? Every time I see the Elong team's position, I feel they're somewhat like a real army. You know, their tank will aim on one direction and never move it. You know, sometimes we saw other teams they stand there and they torrent. You know, watch everywhere, keep turning. But the team Elong, they always like they can just aim on one direction and never change.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That tank way to the south is actually GRB, and what is he in right now? Is the real question. GRB. Let's see here.
Where is the GRB?
GRB is in. I'm trying to figure this out. He's
Oh,
in the
okay.
AMX-50.
Okay, yeah, AMX-50 on the K4.
That's a little bit, I guess you could say, a little bit confusing because it is such a heavily armored tank. It should be at the front lines tanking damage, as opposed to, you know, being in back sniping. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the accuracy on that thing is not amazing, right?
M50, if you really doing the aiming, I mean, perfectly, you can hit the target on 400 meters. Okay.
All right, okay.
Yeah, and its gold run, I mean the premium runs is APCR, so much easier to penetrate the long range enemy compared to hit. The T69 is using hit. The hit sometimes I really hate the hit because of if you shoot a track, it won't penetrate. You know? But APCR will not have such problem.
Okay, well, Plateau actually takes a good chunk of heat there.
Yep.
From ABC. And right now I guess you could say the east side door has been exposed just a little bit. And the west side right now is actually being approached by two tanks there from Charlotte Tiger. And both of them look light.
Oh, the T49 there.
Hiwami.
Wow, the big gun. What you gonna do? He can shoot the T69 or T32?
Maybe. But I don't think he has vision just yet.
He don't have a vision right now, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, he have. He got a friend there, but he cannot shoot anything.
Not only that, he was stuck there as well. All right, so Obelisk, if he pokes forward, that's going to provoke a shot from Shaco. If he provokes a shot from Shaco, Shaco will then be exposed. But it looks like that might not be the case.
And the M50 is doing for the covering fire for the Shaco, I think. Wow. Yep. Do you see that? The T49 is hit.
Shinozaki. It's now piling up. Looks like right next to Shaco. Plateau is taken out. And that means the east side of the map is clean for Elong, but they're all going to work their way up the center. Nice positioning here from Charlotte Tiger is going to allow them to get shots out from two different directions at the same time. However, the connections are what's most valuable. 1,099 off of Black CN Will Reno get the finishing shot on him or not? Looks like no. Reno will. Starman trying to come in for the assistance, but it looks like it might not be enough. 359 off of Nightmare, 259 off of Star. Both of the T1 Cunningham still in the background, and it looks as though Starman is kind of being chased down just a little bit there.
Yep. And right now, the Shot Tiger got a better chance because of most of the reload time on the Elong is late in the Shot Tiger lane.
Not only that, 212 damage off of Reno, but he's being shot at from 2 different takes. 492, 535 off of Reno. The next shot from the rear has to be the one to take him down.
Nice.
Indeed, it is. Star has now got the pile out, get out of that position, or he's in a lot of trouble. And in the tier 8s, again, this is a fight that I think that, well, it's hard to say right now. I mean, there's...
Yeah, it's good cast. Maybe a T49 kill the M13.
Right.
Wow.
Oh man. Okay.
So even right now. So. Oh.
Not
No.
853 off of Shaco.
Yeah.
And I think that T49 made the hit that he needed to. Maybe, just maybe. He wanted me. Yes,
he missed it.
He missed again. Shaco's
Oh!
186.
Oh!
And he's out of the game now from
both missed one.
From Shizaki. Yes, but the T1 Cunningham's there. I think those really low HP light tanks are something they can penetrate. Look at him! ABC's just going for it. He's gonna fall back for a reload too. And if he's able to hit Shinozaki from that location, he might be able to deal enough damage to take him out of the game. Will it happen? He's fully reloaded.
Wow.
He's running for the hills. Oh boy. Well, this is gonna be a draw right now.
Yeah, it's a draw.
And that's gonna put Charlotte Tiger up 1 point while simultaneously putting up their opponent's 1 point.
Okay,
all
so
right.
close, and I think that both teams do not making any problem here. I mean, no mistake, but maybe on the force fire, it's not. I think no problem on force fire too. Even the strategy, the position, the movement is so good, but finally it's a draw. They almost. I mean, the Elong team almost win this one, But on the couple, maybe on I think the Shaco, the M13, the Shaco is pretty critical there because he can get a cover fire from the M13, but he keeps fighting on the corner,
Yeah.
Because if he just pull back, the M50 can support him, but he didn't do that. Maybe he's saying he can kill the another M13, but he missed one shot, I think.
Yeah. Critical moment. Okay, so we're going to take things into a short break, and game number 7 will be dropped from this series since this game ended in a draw. All right, guys. So game number 4 is gonna be, excuse me, 3 is gonna be on Himmelsdorf, and that's 3 AMX50s, 2 IS3s, and 3 AMX50s and 2 IS3s for both sides. No 110 coming out of Elong this game around. I'm wondering why.
They cannot defend, I think.
Or maybe they like vodka. Perhaps, just perhaps.
If they cannot defend, I think okay. But if you want to rush, I can still be the best choice.
Well, I mean, it depends on their spawning positions, and according to the... looking at this right now on Alpha's PC, it's as though they are spawning to the north, so they can defend.
They cannot stand on the northwest, I think.
Boy, I am starving. We got started at 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
We're rolling on to midnight Taiwan time, guys.
Yeah, I hope we can finish that on 12:30.
Right. For those
But they are Elong, you know. Elong
Yeah.
never camp, but today, not today, on this match, they're gonna camp, I think.
I think we can count on them to perform just the way that we need them to, in order for them to pull out their win.
Do you see the position of Elong GRB, right? He used the M50, right? Okay, but don't stand on the window. We saw a lot of team, you know, stand on the blackest place, and use the M30, M50, and just show up torrent, and everybody hit you, punch you fast. You know, I don't know why.
All right.
Okay, the Japanese team know you guys gonna camp.
Well, it looks like they're all just going to pile into the dead center of the map, and I think if they pull their cards right, if they do this the right way, I think it could yield some success, because to be perfectly honest with you guys, look at the position of Nightmare right now. That's one less tank in the position that it needs to be, and it's going to be very difficult for him to double back just in time.
Yep. But it still depends on the Japanese team, you know. I think they gonna rush into the 2 direction. So the Nightmare still can work on there, but he have to hide first. Don't stand there. Maybe, you know, the 2 IS3 gonna shoot you and take you 900 hit point. You cannot be a useless tank there.
Right. Now I'm starting to wonder, should I have asked if I could go to WCA to broadcast their World of Tanks tournament? Yeah.
Yeah, you can contact OGR.
Well, I think,
Contact Yamane.
I don't think
OGR,
Yamane would have
whatever.
liked that, but I mean, it is what it is right now. It's all right.
Yeah, but you know, you are the first choice. Whatever.
Yeah. All right. So Charlotte Tigers right there. They're all piled up. The question is, does Elong know about this?
No. They know they are coming, but they don't know where they are right now. Yeah. The most important thing for Elong right now is they have to hide the Nightmare, you know, carefully. Because it's a M50. You cannot use the side armor scratch skill there.
There we go. They all counted down. They're piling in right now.
Yep.
And Star is gonna get totally surrounded there almost immediately. Nightmare.
Yeah, Nightmare's still waiting for them.
Yeah.
They won't. He won't show up right now.
All right, so there we go. That's a ton of damage being dealt out. 630 onto CT Reno, piling up even more. Only 20 off of Black CN with a ram. CTT4 taking a good chunk as well. And it looks like Reno is taking out the game almost immediately. Shako, and guess what? There's so much falling left and right. GRB going down as well. Star CN is out of the game.
Yeah, Japanese team doing really nice here.
Oh yeah, this is the
Perfect.
tactic they needed to do, and they did not get spotted anywhere along the ways. Look at this, 366 damage off of Black CN. He's reloaded, he's ready to fire a shot, but is he ready to fire the shot is the real question. Nightmare CN now has to deal with a Shinozakit turning his corner. A wild Shinozakit has appeared, and looks like he's gonna try and, no, he's running away. Oh, he's on the reload.
He's trying to support the
His
blank.
teammate.
Yep, trying to support the blank.
Well, Mubesi will get the reload first. Will it or will it not bounce? Is the real question.
Yep. No, it's over. I think.
Okay.
It's a 4 versus 1 scenario.
Right.
And the shot attack doing really nice.
There's
Really
Nightmare.
nice.
He's going to have to make every shot count. He's doing a good job so far. They still have 1v1 Cunningham alive. That is to say, both sides do. But Nightmare's out of the game, and that basically seals the deal for Charlotte Tiger. They win this game, more or less.
Yeah.
It's interesting to note that we don't have all of the tanks piled into that capture circle. I think they want blood. They want that T1 Cunningham out of the game. So now we got Shinozaki going to his own home base to save.
They want to make more damage. Okay, it's so close. Even the Japanese team, the 2 tank only have like 200 hit points. Almost make it, but I have to say that the Japanese team doing really nice. And it's somewhat like a textbook. I cannot remember this. I cannot remember how to break the defensive position because the teamwork is really good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
trying
he
to
missed
deal out
it.
some damage as he may. It's not quite working out. The reload does come in effect. Missed shot number 2.
Oh, he's a reload.
Took 40
He missed
damage
again.
with that.
Wow.
3 shots he missed, and that T1 was struggling for dear life, but struggle as he may. It's a slingshot versus Iron Man. It's a 3-year-old kid with a slingshot versus Iron Man himself. You can't really feasibly take him down.
Yeah,
but that's gonna bring the score back to 2-2. Let's take it to
2-2. But I have to say, the Elong team, they take a defensive position. Such a strong team, if they defend, normally your enemy you're gonna be very hard to break. But the Japanese team do really nice on the flanking. They just ignore someone defend the capture circle, just trying to focus fire on the other part.
Yeah, I mean that's really exactly what they had to do.
Yeah, really nice. Normally, we see the team rush across the capture circle. They gonna fight to someone defend the capture circle, right? And later is someone stand on window. And you just waste time there. But they don't do that. They just cross that. You shoot me, whatever. Just gonna shoot your other teammate first. Finally, it worked out. But
that was brilliant.
But it's still really close. Even they doing such nice movement, but finally they just win maybe 400 hit points. So dangerous. But if Elong team or our team do that, I think Elong is okay, but maybe some other team cannot make it. Yeah, it's really hard.
I mean, these guys they were completely taken by surprise. But I think that's game number 4 there in a nutshell. Excuse me, game number 3 there in a nutshell. We're gonna take it into a short break, and then we'll be back with game number 4. Don't go away, guys. Alright guys, we are back now with round 4. It's going to be on Prokhorovka. Now, I do want to highlight that it seems like Elong has a different strategy for each map. Even how do I say this? Every map we've seen them play, they've never employed the same 2 strategies, at least versus Charlotte Tiger and then versus their first opponent's team efficiency. So I mean to say here that they've got, how do I put this? They've got, it seems like, how do I put this? They've got a treasure chest full of magic tricks. if that makes sense. But there's 4 RU-251s coming out from CT. From Charlotte Tiger, yep. And a single T-49. Well, we've got 3 RU-251s coming from Elong, an AMX-1390, and a T-49.
Yep.
So I'm thinking this is going to be one of those games that is not going to be too terribly long. Spawning to the south, giving them their introduction, win or lose this game, it's going to be Elong. And to the north, it will be Charlotte Tiger.
Yep. If they doing a close battle, I mean, fighting rush to each other, the Elong team gonna have Elong team gonna rush. That's right. You know, if they rush, they're gonna lose this because M13 not doing really nice close battle.
Right, we'll see how this pans out. There's a lot of damage going out already. 588 off of.
It's working right now. You know, their strategy is working. They know what you gonna do, and right now they're gonna win this.
Oh man. Well, they're all gathered up in a circle there, Charlotte Tiger is, and they are kind of getting lit there, but Elong actually takes the first casualty. It's Black. Not long afterwards, it looks like CT4 is at 1 HP. If he gets rammed, he's out. Iwami follows his steps not too long afterwards, and there's only 2 tier 8s remaining now for Elong versus the
what's going on here?
Versus the 3 of Charlotte Tiger. That is the real question, isn't it? As in GRB is the next on the hit list. Nightmare. Now the last man standing, 329 off of his hull. He's gonna try and get the ceiling out kill onto Nubesi, and now he's just desperately fighting his way to stay alive. 713 off of his hull. Non-pen or misses completely. 242, 129 off of Galcu. And this is a painfully short game.
I really surprised. You know, on the beginning, the Charlotte Tiger team got a lot of punishment. But after the Elong team trying to rush in, I feel like on the first moment, the Elong team got like 1 or 2 deaths on first 5 seconds, right?
Yeah,
maybe you can check the damage shot. You know.
The damage is not here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
I guess maybe the T-49 shoot someone, and they fox fire really nice. And so when you even got like 1,000 more damage, but T-49 shooting once is even, right?
Right. I mean, I think another thing that added to that was Charlotte Tiger got the jump by employing a strategy we see from them the least, which is actually just a straight up rush through the middle. Yep. The last time we saw them do this was versus Gash plus Night Eagles, and Night Eagles actually got pulled out the win. So it seems a little bit odd, if not dismaying, to see them, take the win off of Elong, who basically won their first game of the entire series with a rush versus NVIDIA Aces. It's a little confusing. But I mean, I'm not getting angry with these guys. I'm not criticizing them, but it seems a little bit strange or a little bit weird.
Yeah, maybe it's too fast. So I still thinking about what's going on there, on that match. But
I think a rush can be really potluck. It's all about coordination, who falls first, whether or not the shots hit.
But Charlotte Tiger make the right decision because when they rush, the M30 is still unreloaded. So I think the Elong team is still doing right. They use the M30. I know my tank is on the reload, so just do a scout and everybody waiting for a shot. Yeah, and they do that right. But when they pop in, I don't know what's going on there. But
it was something else. It really was.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there actually. Maybe maybe the Elong team have to be more careful on that moment, I think. So,
you know what? I think I know what it is, because it's midnight here. It's 1 o'clock in Japan, and I think what Charlotte Tiger was saying, let's hurry up and just win this or lose this. We want to go to sleep.
But they are Japanese.
Right.
Let's think about that. Japanese are so straight. They won't text in.
Well,
I don't know. Let's not take things that far. Okay, so speaking of, we gotta go into a 3-minute break, and we'll be back at midnight with game number 5 in this best of 7. Alright guys, this could potentially be the final game of the series. And again, this is the one map that we see teams most reluctant to go on the offensive with.
Yep, and right now, the Shadow Tiger, they choose T32, they choose T69, and they are on the... Oh, they are on the south. Okay.
It's a little bit more difficult to defend, and guess what?
Yep,
Elong's
yep.
going with 4 AMX 1390s and a single RU251. I think what they're going to try and do is say, okay, well, this guy's piled up to this much damage. You take him out far, but at the same time, he's going to be the one that I feel is responsible for revealing the enemy team the most, because, you know, compare the movement speed of an AMX 1390 to an RU251. Nothing can match the RU251 at tier 8, right?
Yep. We saw the firepower on last match, but maybe I think T49 shoots someone, but we didn't see that because of it's so intense, so everything happened on 3 seconds, I think.
Yeah, I saw.
Cannot figure out what's going on there.
I saw a tank just vaporize from from Elong.
Yeah.
No. Just full health and then boom.
Yep.
Just
and
gone.
2, not only 1.
Right, and Plateau is going to get up there in the hills. This reminds me so much of the game that we saw Gash plus Night Eagles on defense with.
Yeah, but in time, the Night Eagle set up the T32 on a really worse location.
Right.
It's a Shadow Tiger, they are not Night
Exactly. So I feel like this is gonna yield more success for our Japanese juggernauts.
Yep.
To be perfectly honest.
Yep.
All right. So here we go. Elong's just poking up there a little bit, and making sure they're not gonna get hit because of course that's the scariest part of going up a hill and then getting onto a plateau. It's like,
I saw a couple of not Japanese, the China tournament. They set up a lot of autoloader on the K barrel. So when you coming up, they just stand you.
Right.
Okay, it's different strategy.
So here we go. Elong, no, I guess you could say gradually just piling in there, but Reflection's gonna spearhead this with some recon, and I don't know if it's quite gonna be enough. Well, Black actually gets a little bit trigger happy there. He fires a shot, but can't quite say for what just yet. Now, what team was it that Elong lost to at WCG November of last year, Edison? You said it was a Japanese team, right?
A Japanese team, no. There is couple member here, APAC-ASIA, like CT, the
Really?
CT-T4, you know. Yep, yes, in the City Duck Revolution.
Wow.
They're both two. And I don't know the Pasto Shinosaki because they are new, you know, on this season. So I'm not sure if they join the WCG because of it's a super account, so everyone is renamed. So I don't know who is the real name. You know.
All right, so this could actually be a grudge match and a repeat of WCG, but at the same time, we still have tonight. We're only going to be determining one team that goes to the season finals. And right now, as it is slated to be Charlotte Tiger. Let's wait one moment to see just where things go with this game. 4 minutes on the clock, and Elong, you know, I mean, they're basically the favored team to advance from Thursday if they can't win this, but at the same time, they cannot, I mean, if they want to just take this risk-free, if they want to keep this series alive, if they want to keep their first shot alive, they have to make that move now, and they are beginning to realize that. With only 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining on the clock, they now advance down the road. And they have vision of basically everything that they need for the time being. Just one T1 Cunningham right now, and that's about it. It's going to be a bully fest there, and indeed it will be plateaued, removed.
Ooh, someone killed the game. T1.
Yep.
Where is the T1? Oh,
there? It was right next to Reflection.
Center.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we got the scout from 50 meters.
Yeah.
You know, the default, I guess you could say basic scouting rule. And now Reflection's going to poke his head over this hill and get his team some vision.
And then there is another problem. If the T1 capture and use another T1 for cover, they cannot force the Shadow Tiger to go out, you know.
All right. Here we are.
Okay.
2 minutes, 49 seconds to go. Will this or will this not affect Elong for Thursday? If they lose this set, are they going to be able to still compete day after tomorrow?
When they rush in, I bet the T1 gonna capture, but you know, how soon they gonna do that? It is foreign.
All right.
Here
we are.
I'm coming.
Go. Everything's piling in. Guess what? Those tanks are divided. Charlotte Tiger's going to have to start backing up. Hiwami fires a shot, but doesn't get a penetrate or just misses completely.
Yep. And the T1 trying to capture right now.
Right.
Totally right.
Obelisk is going to try and get a backdoor, but I mean, it's going to be one T1 Cunningham versus two T1 Cunninghams. And we all know that two T1 Cunninghams in the capture circle beat one any day. All right, so there we go. Elong is just piling in there. The T1s are on the capture. Hiwami's going to try and shut them down, it looks like. If not, he's got to take a shot at Black. No, it will be Reflection that's on the hit list. And ABC is about to become next.
Ooh, someone down here.
Yeah, not only that, it was actually Mubesi in the background who was taken down.
Yeah, the TC got down here.
Right.
Can you shoot that?
Can you do that? Looks like he's next.
Oh, no.
Galtu looks like he might be next.
Black
is chasing down in his RU251. Nightmare has got to make that next shot.
hit.
Yeah,
He does.
and I
he
think
does.
someone reload have to go back to base right now. I mean the Elong team.
That would be the most efficient way to do that, yes.
Yeah. If someone reload, he have to leave. Do not stand here.
All right, so Hiwami's gonna. Oh man, wait, why are we not seeing? There we go. Nightmare's got to hit Hiwami. He's got to take him out. OUT, and now it looks like it's been his teammate that will be instead. GRB is now gonna chase down CTT4, and it's gonna be a 2v1 scenario at least for the moment.
And he got 3 rounds here.
Yeah, in the coordinated fire, he has to make those shots hit.
2.
The T1 Cunningham is
Nice
taken
one.
down.
Can you do
Will
that?
this game end in a tie or not? Opolis is
Yeah,
now 30
but-
seconds away from a tie.
Yeah, but T1, he didn't get a T1.
I know.
Oh,
Obelisk is 30 seconds away from a tie. Even if they get the tank here, they're tunnel vision. They completely forgot about Obelisk.
Yeah.
They got 20 seconds to get the kill on that kid. Oh, man. Well, what do they do now? I mean, under this circumstance, basically, Charlotte Tiger is guaranteed the win, and they are going to be going to the Season 1 Finals.
Whoa, it's so intense.
Anticlimactic.
Is
the word.
Yeah, but
Wow.
No need for sarcasm.
I'm thinking about something is they should use the T1, a little bit late.
Yeah,
The T1 is died too early. I
Oh,
think.
yeah, that's
someone
right.
too
That-
early.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, because of they start to capture not in a very intense fighting. Just some not some. The all M13 just dodge and run. But the T1 already captured. So you just stand there. I don't have any art target. Just shoot it. So if they are captured on maybe 30 seconds later, it might be work out. But
I mean, it was just all positioning, basically. The way Tank A was at time B, and the way T1 Cunningham C and D were there at moment E, just made everything perfect for. I think it was Hiwami who got the T1 Cunningham's kill. So I mean, it was perfect for the reset for Charlotte Tiger. They brought it into a draw, and the end score is 4-3. So with that being said, Charlotte Tiger, our Japanese juggernauts, are going to the season finals.
Yep, really nice. They are not that good on previous season, but they got a lot of improvement.
Oh, hell
they
yeah.
study a lot and do a lot of training and ask our team to join them.
All right.
But it's worked out. I think really nice.
So on Thursday, what kind of a tournament system are we going to have to determine our final contestants for season finals?
Okay, so we actually got Charlotte Tigers advancing to the season finals, right? So on Thursday, we're going to have PvP and team efficiency to have a best of 7 to decide who will be eliminated from this playoff and who has another chance to fight against with Elong.
Also, okay, PvP and
All right.
the team efficiency winner gonna fight the Elong.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Finally, they gonna have the losers champion, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to have our losers bracket
the
on
end-
Thursday.
In the end, I mean, like, when we compare this to season 1, in the end, there can only be one. And, I mean, right now, there's no way it can be both PvP, Super Friends, and team efficiency. And,
Sure.
Elong. It's either going to be one Elong, one team efficiency, or one PvP Super Friends. So, I mean, I'm sure, there might be some disheartened feelings back at home for our season 1, second and third prize teams. But
Yeah, that's
we
right.
just have to wait and see how things pan out on Thursday. So, for tonight, guys, I'm Breaker,
Let's add us a 99.
And then Escaper Alpha.
and we're going to see you guys on Thursday evening.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Bye, guys.